Any doubts? No, right. Okay. So in the previous session, we discussed about the two-dimensional array and some assignments like whatever we given previous session. So how to write the programs we already discussed. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about inheritance. Okay. So inheritance in the sense, basically the Java is object-oriented language, right? So any object-oriented language language, something like OOPS, object-oriented programming structure, or else something OOPS, they will call as OOPS. Okay, so any object-oriented languages, we have the OOPS concepts. Okay, so here we have object-oriented in the sense, if you want to call any other methods, like if you have multiple packages, multiple classes, if you want to call other classes methods to into another class, we are going to create one object for the existing class over there. By using that object, we are going to call the methods, even variables. Okay, the object in a sense, basically the variables, we are going to create particular class variable. By using that variable, we are going to call the methods or variables, whatever there in it. Okay, so that is what object oriented language. Okay, so here in the OOPS concepts, we are going to discuss about like inheritance. So previously we already discussed about what is class and everything. Okay, after that we have inheritance, then we have the polymorphism. Okay, then we have abstraction. Okay, so what is inheritance, what is polymorphism, what is abstraction, we are going to discuss. Okay, so here inheritance in the sense inheritance. So basically it derives a class from an existing class. Okay, so we have one class. Okay, so we can derive one more class from the existing class. Means that one class object properties and the behaviors are inherent to the another class. Okay, it derives one class to another existing class, one class from another, from an existing class. Okay, that means the class object properties and behaviors are inherent to another class. We know the meaning of inherit, right? So even the normal ways also we are called as inherit. Like if you have any different, like what we can call, even human beings also, if you have any different behavior, sometimes we will call it is inherit from their parents or their grandparents, something like that, right? So the same way here also we have two classes. One class is derived from the another class. Automatically the child class can have the behaviors, all the properties, whatever the properties we have to the parent, those properties the child class can access. Okay. Sorry, that is what here inheritance. If you are taking any example, class A. So this is my class. Okay, so in this class I have multiple methods and multiple variables like int I. Okay, so after that I have some methods void m1. So in the m1 I have some statements, one, okay, statement 2, something like that. Okay, same like I have multiple methods. So this is one method and I have one more method. M2. Okay, so this is one class. Here I have some variables and few methods. Okay, if I want to access these all the methods in somewhere else, I can do the inheritance. Okay, if I want to use multiple methods from this one, we can use the inheritance. Basically, the inheritance is used for one class can access multiple classes properties into there. Like, let me take one more class. This is class B. Okay, so here I have few more methods or variables. Okay, so let me copy these things. Okay, so here I have one more variable int j. Okay, this is M3 and M4. Okay, so if I want to access these two classes into another class in a main class, what I need to do, I need to create two objects for these two. Okay, and we can access each and every individual methods. But in the real time, if you are taking any module, in the module, okay, we have two functionalities, like the login page is there. Okay, once you log in with your credentials, okay, you need to go to the your home page, particularly to your home page, not the other person's or else admin role. So not like that, right? So here we have relation between two modules. The same way here also we can establish relation between two classes. Okay, so here sorry, extends is the keyword, extends class A. That means now here class A is parent. A is parent here and B is child. Okay, if you want to access the methods, I am taking one more class, class C or main, whatever. Okay, so I am taking one more class. Okay, so here, if I want to access the methods, I can create one object for the B. Okay, I can access all the methods from the B and at the same time all the methods from the A as well. Okay, so here, if I want to create an object, something static, B equal to new B. So this is object creation, the variable creation. So now if I am using B dot, automatically we are able to see all the M3, M4, M1, M2, int A and int J, because B extends to class A. That means class A is the parent. The child can access the class A methods or behaviors or properties, because these two are inherent. Okay, the same way in the normal way in the human beings also we can say, right? So if any abnormal behavior is there, okay, so any behavioral aspect, so if you check, sometimes we will call it this is inherit from their parents or their grandparents, right? In this way, here also we have some methods. Okay, so here also we have some methods. Whenever we are extends to class A, that means it is inherited to class A. So automatically the class B object can access the parent methods and parent variables as well. Okay, class B can access this B can anyway it can access all B methods because we created an object. Okay, so whenever we extends, automatically it can access class A also. Okay, let me show you one example, then you might be understand easily. Okay, let me take one package, new package, inherit. Sorry, package. Okay, inherit. Here I am taking one class. Okay, so in this class, let me take just any layman example. If I am taking, yeah, let me take into the bank or hospital related thing. So I am not taking main here. Okay, so now you can see previously every class we created one main. Okay, so now we are inheriting two, three classes and we are accessing from one main. So that's why I am not taking the main method here. I'm just taking the normal class here. Okay, so you can see there is no main in this one. Just the package name is inherit, the class name is bank. So, okay, so here I'm going to create two methods. Okay, so just take me the public static void, yeah, login, whatever. Okay, so here I am going to print system dot out dot println login to the bank account. Okay, so this is one method. Okay, so I am taking one more method here, logout. Okay, log out from the bank method. So these two are two methods. Okay, bank is my class. Okay, let me create one more class in it. Okay, so one more class, fund transfer or else bank account, whatever, or account or something, whatever. Okay, so just I'm going to take two classes. Here also I'm not going to take the main. Okay, so this is one more. So here also I'm going to write public static fund transfer NEFT. NEFT transfer the funds through NEFT. Okay, so whatever one meaningful sentence, that's it. So if I am calling this function, it will show you funds transferred through NEFT. Okay, the same way if you have IMPS, RTGS, IMPS. Okay, so here we have three methods. Okay, so now what I am going to do, so I am going to first I am going to take one main method. I am creating an object for this fund transfer. We will check what will happen. So I'm going to take one main method, test main. Okay, so I'm selecting main here, finish. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one variable for the this fund transfer, or else directly also you can, like here all the classes are static. Okay, so here you can see static. Okay, so public, so we can access with object name directly the class name can use it as object. Like if you want to use the class name as object directly, fund transfer, we can use it. So you can see all the three methods we are able to see. If you want to create the object also, you can create, because all the methods are static methods. Okay, we can directly call by using the class name. If there is any non-static methods in it, so we are not able to, if you are taking any non-static one, here I am removing non-static one. So by using this one, the class name, we are not able to access. We must need to create object. Okay, you are able to see the difference, right? Like now we have IMPS and NEFT. Okay, so if there is any non-static methods, you must need to create the object, then you can access. If it is all the methods are static, directly you can use the class name as the object. Okay, you can understand the difference, right? Let me show you the difference here. So how we are going to create fund transfer? One second, guys. Here, right, correct, right? Fund transfer start. Directly you can go with this one. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to create the variable, what we are going to do, static fund transfer. Okay. So any object name fund equal to new fund transfer. Okay. So here, if you are using the same fund here, you can see RTGS is there, IMPS is there, NEFT is there. You can see RTGS, IMPS, and NEFT. But whenever you are using direct class name, so only you are able to get IMPS and NEFT. You guys able to understand, right? So if there is any non-static method or non-static variable in the class, if you want to access, you must need to create the object. Okay, if you don't have any non-static one, okay, so here you have the non-static method. If you want to access this one, you must need to create one object for this. By using that object only, you are able to access. Here you can see, here you are able to see RTGS. Okay, this is a non-static one. Okay, we have IMPS and EFT. All three we are able to access. All three we are able to see here. But when coming to class, by using class, if you are trying to access, only static methods you are able to see. You guys able to understand, right? This is the difference between direct access and object
Gopal,
access. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Gopal, that FU and fun is an object, is it?
Yes, object. This is object.
So this will it will show both static method and non-static method.
Non-static methods. If you are
Also
directly
static, is
call,
it? If
yes,
there's a
yes,
dot,
also static.
one,
Yes, also static.
oh, it
If
will
you,
show both for the object.
yes, static and non-static methods. But if you are directly using the fund transfer, like the class name, it will give you only non-static. Sorry, only static.
I can create an object only for the non-static method also, right? Only
Sorry, I didn't.
RTGS,
Okay.
sorry, RTGS is a non-static, right? But other two are already
Yes,
static. So I can
yes,
create,
correct.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. That's why my voice is so low.
Mhm.
So only RTGS can be non-static. So we can create object only for that non-static, correct?
Only for not like that. Like if you create the object, you can use object for any method from this one. Like you can call non-static or static, whatever. Each and every method we are not going to create one object. Only one object for entire class.
Okay. So is it
Object is for
wrong? Is
attach.
it wrong creating an object only for non-static, or it is the method I
So
have to?
how you are going to create the only for non-static? So
So it's
if you
only for
have
the
static,
it's only for the
yeah,
class I can create. It's not for the methods, right?
yes, only for class you
Oh,
are going to create the object, not for the
thank you. I
method.
got it. I got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have non-static, all the statics, right? Directly we can use the let me make it static. So we can directly use the fund transfer directly. Okay, so no need to create the object. So here you can see if I am using fund transfer, once I given fund transfer dot, you are able to see three methods. Okay, whenever I'm making this one as child to the bank, so bank is one class, fund transfer is one more class. Okay, now I am here, I am using extends bank. One second, guys. Extends. Okay, so extends to bank. So here, whenever we are making, this is parent and this is child. So here directly I can, when I am clicking dot, you can see automatically you can see the login and logout. Sorry. These three from fund transfer, these two from bank, because automatically the child class or child class object can access parent class methods and parent class variables. If you have any variables also, it can access, because it is a child to this particular bank. Okay, child can access parent methods and parent variables. That is what we are using inheritance here. You can see now, if I am putting dot, you are able to see login and logout. Previously, we don't have these two. These two from bank. Okay, so if so something,
bank is the
yeah,
parent, right?
yes, yes. Here the
Okay.
bank is parent, fund transfer is child. Okay, so here login. Okay, after that you can use the fund transfer again. So transfer the amount, after that logout. Basically, just for to show this one, NEFT logout. So if I am executing this one, so you are just getting the outputs in this way: login, transfer the funds, and logout. Okay, so this is basically child and a parent relation. Inheritance is for a child and parent relation. If there is any dependence module, so we can inherit from there. Okay, so we can call in one method by using child variable. We can call all the methods from the parent as well. Okay, so this is inheritance. In the inheritance, we have multiple ways. Okay, so let me show you on PPT. Okay, so these are the inheritance types. Single inheritance. So whatever we discussed here, that is single inheritance. Only one child, one parent. This is one child, this is one parent. Okay, so one parent and one child, we will call it as single inheritance. Okay, multi-level. Multi-level in the sense we have childs and grandchilds as well. Okay, so if you are going to take, let me go to this one only. We have the next steps. Okay, so here multi-level, hierarchical, multiple, hybrid. So total we have 5 inheritances. Okay, so if you go to one by one, so one parent, one child, we will call it as single. Okay, this is one parent. Okay, this is child to this one. Again, this is child to this one, and this is grandchild to this one. Even from this also we can access class B and class A, both the methods from class C. Okay, depend upon the requirement, we are going to use multiple and multi-level, single, hierarchical, these requirements, these inheritances. Okay, so single in the sense one-to-one, multi-level. So we have levels. Okay, so this is grandchild, sorry, grandparent, parent, child, levels, multi-levels. Okay, hierarchical in the sense one parent and two childs. Okay, these three we can achieve by using the classes. Like here we are using the classes, we are able to do all these three inheritances. Okay,
Gopal,
whenever, yeah, please.
Gopal, can you explain these again? Sorry, actually, I got disconnected.
Okay.
please. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, one parent and one class, we will call it as single. Okay, single inheritance. If we have multi-level, levels in the sense grandparent, parent, and child. Okay, so this is grandchild to A. Okay, oh sorry, yeah, this is grandchild to A. Okay, this is parent to C. This is grandparent to C and parent to
So
B.
here C can access all the methods and variables of class B as well as class A, right?
Yes, correct, correct. Okay, we are going to see the examples as well. Okay, so here this is hierarchical. Hierarchical in the sense one parent and two childs. Okay, so these three we can do by using the classes. So that means we are using classes here, right? We are able to achieve these things. So we are able to access the methods. But when coming to the next two, class A and class B, is two parents. This is multiple. Multiple in the sense multiple parents will be there and one child will be there. Okay. So here this is multi-level. Multi-level in the sense grandparent, parent, and child. This is multiple. Multiple parents will be there for one child. Okay. Hybrid in the sense the same. Hierarchical and multiple will mix together. Here, what will happen in the class A? You have one method. Class B, the same method will be there. So which method you need to access? Like if I am taking here, I'm going to take one more class C here, class C. Okay, so I am extends from one parent, yeah, two childs, right? So yeah, class C is there. Let me take methods. Okay, so here sorry, we have void main or something M5 or something. Okay, so here I'm not going to take this one. So here this is one child. Okay, so let me remove this one from here. I'm going to give here extends to class A and class B. Okay, so that means C is now a child of class A and class B. Two parents are there. Here you can see two parents are there. Okay, now if I want to access anywhere any class from A or B, so I need to put C dot, right? Okay, so here also I have one more method M1. Based on my requirement, I have M1. So now if I am using C dot, it will confuse. So can I take the M1 from here or can I take the M1 from here? Because I have both the parents. C child and two parents are there. That is multi-level. Okay, so here, sorry, multiple parents are there. Which method I need to take from parent A or parent B? Okay, so because of this, we are not able to achieve by using the classes. This one, these two, we are not able to achieve by using the classes. Only inheritance by using interfaces, we can do these two inheritances. Okay, so here we discussed, right? We have three more like inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. In abstractions, we are going to discuss about the interfaces. So whenever we are creating the class, here we have one more interface, this one. Okay, by using the interfaces, we can create the multiple and hybrid. Basically here, what will happen whenever I am accessing the methods of class A and class B, I am going to put the C dot. If I have the same methods in the both the classes, C will confuse which method I need to take, either from A or either from B. Okay, that is why we are not able to achieve these two hybrid also in the same way, right? So we have two parents here and one child. Okay, so because of that, we are not able to achieve multiple and hybrid by using the classes. Okay, we must need to use the interfaces. Okay, these are the 5 inheritances: single inheritance, multi-level, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid. Single in the sense one class to another class. Only single 2 classes will be there, one parent and one child. Multi-level in the sense level wise, grandparent, parent, child. If you have grandparent also, it can take. Okay, 4 also we can give. So one more D will be there below the C. Okay, grandparent. So these things we can do by using classes. Even hierarchical. Okay, one parent and 2 childs. Okay, when coming to the multiple, 2 parents and 1 child, hybrid is also combination of these 2, hierarchical and multiple. Okay, 2 parents, whenever we have the 2 parents, the properties, how we are going to get from A or from B. So the same methods will be there. Okay, if there is any method, M1 is there in the A and M1 is there in the B as well. Okay, whenever I am calling here C dot M1, the C will confuse from which parent I need to take this M1 method, because I have 2 parents. Here also I have one M1, here also I have one M1. So it will create confusion. Okay, that's why we are not able to achieve these 2. Okay, so here just the examples and explanations. Okay, single inheritance is understand basically 1-to-1. Okay, so after that 3 multi-level, hierarchical, multiple, and hybrid. So here given the explanation to reduce the complexity, simplify the language, multiple inheritance not supported in Java classes. I think I missed it. Java classes. Okay, the same example. Okay, by using the interfaces, we can achieve that. How we are going to achieve? I'm going to explain the whenever we are into the abstraction. Is it clear, guys? Any doubts in the interfaces? Sorry. Even if multi-level, these things we are going to check when in the tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So multi-level, how to write the same way. One more class, and we need to use the extents. That's it. Okay. Multiple. Whenever we are into interfaces, we are going to check multiple these things. Any doubts or any queries on these things? Inheritance.
Gopal,
If you don't, yeah, please.
Gopal, I have a question. The multiple inheritance is in interface, is it?
No, multiple. Yeah, multiple. We are going to use the interfaces
Oh,
because we
thank you.
have multiple parents, right?
Yes.
So the child class will confuse, like the might confuse which parent I need to take the method. Both the parents have the same methods. Okay, it will be a problem, right? So that's why it will not consider the multiple. We are not able to achieve. Sorry, yeah, multiple we are not able to achieve by using the classes. Only by using the interfaces we can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Any so if any means if you have any doubts we can, or else I am going to give one more assignment. This is something different. Okay. Any queries, guys? If we don't have, can we discuss about this one? No, right? Okay. So whenever this is one assignment, okay. So first let me explain what is my requirement. Okay, so I'm running program. Okay, so once I run the program, so I already written the program. Okay, so here I already written the program. For suppose, okay, I'm running this program. This is my output. So what could be the output is the first, whenever I am running the program, I need to get in this way. Output is welcome to taxi app. Maybe the previous sections, if anybody already attended my previous sessions, I already explained this one. Okay, even I write the program for this, already completed. So again, if you guys, the new guys, if you want to try, you can try. Welcome to taxi application. Okay, so after that, you need to give the, this is login, right? First, it is login. So that means welcome to taxi application. So after that, you need to ask what kind of car you want. Okay, so here it must need to wait for the user input. Okay, here if you want to give the instructions also, you can give the instructions like what kind of car you want, hatchback, sedan, or SUV. Okay, so question mark. So it will wait for the customer input. So once the customer entered, sorry, hatchback or else sedan, whatever. Okay, so how many days you want to travel? Days you want to travel. So here it must need to wait for the customer input. Okay, so they entered 5 or 10, whatever. Okay, so here let me remove the start and end date. Days traveling days or something like that. Okay, so just enter the dates, days, 5 days. Okay, after that it will ask you distance. Okay, so here how many miles you want to travel. Okay, so you can take 100 miles or something. Immediately once they enter key here, we need to give the calculation here. The based on, we can take multiple methods. Okay, so hatchback one price. Okay, so hatchback in the sense small car, right? So maybe we can take per day. Here we mentioned 5 days, right? Per day $100. Okay, sedan per day 125, SUV per day $150. Based on this, we need to get one integer value. So if they entered hatchback, so we need to get per day $100. Okay, how many days they want to travel? 5 days. 100 into 5, 500. And distance less than 100 kilometers. We are going to charge something $2 per extra, $2 per kilometer or miles. Okay, so greater than 100 to less than 200, 1.5. More than 500 miles, then it is 0.5 fixed. So in this way, we need to based on the distance, either it is 100. Okay, so here if it is 100 less than 100, okay, then we are going to charge $1.5, something like that per mile. Okay, so if it is less than 200, greater than 100, maybe 1.25. Okay, based on our requirement, you can give any value. Okay, so less than 300, greater than 200. Okay, so then we are going to give $1. So greater than 400 or 300, so we are fixing 0.5. So we need to get this value. Okay, these values 0.5, 1, 1.25, 1.5. The same way here also hatchback. Okay, so 100. Okay, sedan 150, SUV 200. Okay, after that they entered 5 days. Okay, so we need to calculate 5 into 100. After that, based on the kilometers, we need to do the multiplication again. Okay, then we are going to, once they entered the miles, okay, and click the enter, automatically we need to give your total price is something, whatever, dollars. Okay, so immediately we need to give one message. This is total price. Do you want to book the car? Here, yes or no. Wait for user input. Yes or no. If they press S, okay. So thanks for booking. Okay, thanks for booking. Your price is 1000 USD. Okay, so this is output. Okay, if they press no here, okay, S in the sense this is the output. If they press no, let me take. So if they press no, do you want to modify the booking or dates? Modify the booking and wait for the user input here. Yes or no. Okay. Okay, so again, if they press the S, again we need to run these all the 3 steps. They want to modify the booking. So if they press S, again we need to ask what kind of car you want, how many days you want to travel, how many miles you want to travel. Okay, so if they want to press no, like if they press no, okay, so automatically they are not interested, might be. Okay, so here you can see yes, no, not required. So not required also we provided here itself. Do you want, if they press confirmation no, so do you want to modify the travel? Automatically we can ask the yes or no. If they press yes, again we need to run these steps. If they press no, thanks for using our app. Okay, so here, thanks for using our app. So is it clear? The requirement is clear. Basically, the requirement is once you log in, so that means once you run the program, that means login. Okay, so welcome message, welcome to taxi booking or something. Immediately it will ask you what kind of car you are looking, hatchback, sedan and SUV. If they selected anything, we need to get one value for that. After that, traveling days, how many days you want to travel. After that, how many miles you want to travel. Once they enter car type and days and distance, immediately display the price. You can do the multiplication of all these things, or else if there is any logic you can implement. Okay, display the price and ask booking. So do you want to book the car? Confirmation. So if they said yes, okay, so it will come to this line. So yes, booking confirmed, this is the total amount, thanks for using our app. Okay, if they say no, okay, it will come to this line. Do you want to modify the travel plan? If they said again they want to modify, go to S and we are going to run all these steps. Here also they said no. That means they don't want to book the cab. So that's why directly we are coming to this one. Thanks for using our app. Even I given one more option. If you want to provide, you can provide. Not required. So they mention not required here itself. Automatically, thanks for using our app. Exit the program. Is it clear? This is entry. These two are exits. Once booking is confirmed, exit. Otherwise, they are not interested. We need to execute. Either not required or no. We are going to exit. Is it clear, guys? The requirement is clear.
Let's go. Yes.
Yeah. Any queries or any doubts? Please ask me now itself. You can take till the weekend. Okay, you can try to implement the logic.
Gopal, we have to use inheritance like different classes or just in one class?
One class also fine, not required inheritance based on your knowledge. So if you are familiar with inheritance, you can use the inheritance and you can call, or else in the same class you can write multiple methods and you can call. The previous assignment, like so the previous assignment I mentioned multiple classes, multiple methods, and I'm calling in this one, right? Switch statement here. So same way also you can use it based on your knowledge.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, based on your analysis basically. Okay.
This doesn't require inheritance.
Sorry, inheritance not
Yes.
required. If you
Not
want to
required.
use, you can use it.
It's possible.
Yeah, it's possible. If you want, you can write in the inheritance as well.
Oh, okay.
So basically, inheritance also we are going to use the same methods into multiple classes. We are going to call. So if there is any dependency, then we can use it. Here it is not required. If you want to use, you can use also. Both the ways you can write. By using the inheritance also you can write. Or else normal one class, multiple methods also you can write.
What will be
Okay.
the logic for that?
So for that, the same logic, like you need to take the prices for each and every car. The same logic.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Any doubts? Any? Okay. So if the requirement is clear, you can try to write this one. So anyway, I'm going to send this PPT with the notes. Okay, you can try. Okay. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Gopal,
So yeah. Sorry, ma'am, please.
I have a question that while you're telling the program like static, public static, if we are if you're not mentioning static, you said we have to create an object for that,
Yes,
like
ma'am.
fund transfer fund. Like how can we write that? Can you please tell me? I mean,
How
how
can
can
we
we
write? I
create
didn't get object. How can we create the object? You are asking.
yes, how can we create that object if we are not writing a static? If
Okay,
you are
so
not
the object we already know, right? So how to create the object? Just we need to give the class name. So
yeah,
whatever the class you want to create the.
yeah,
So,
fund
so this is
transfer.
main, right?
Yes.
Yeah, fund transfer.
And the object name is like fund we are writing.
Yeah, whatever the name you can write the name equal
Yes.
to new
New. Then again
fund
fund.
transfer.
Okay, okay.
So you can use this object.
Okay. 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 Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, any other queries, guys? Okay. Yeah, thanks for your time, guys. I'm going to send this one. So immediately within 5 to 10 minutes, you are going to get this one. You can try to, you can start writing the program for this one.
You will send this program also?
So this one, right?
Yes, this program also you will help in the class, is it?
I didn't get it. So this is assignment.
I mean,
I'm going to share this one.
Your
So,
logic you're going to
okay,
share with us.
got it. Yes. Yeah, I'm going to share the logic after you try the Monday session or Friday session. We are going to discuss about the logic.
Can you
Okay,
do with
so we have-
inheritance?
Yeah, you can do that.
No, if you can help in the project.
This is simple one, ma'am. So either if you want to use inheritance also, I can show you how to use it. But basically,
Okay,
this is very
that's
simple one. This is
Okay,
not
if you can show
that
with
much
inheritance, it
difficult.
will be helpful.
Okay, yeah, sure, I will show you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. So any other queries?
When is the due date to submit this assignment?
before Monday. So because till the Monday, I'm not going to tell you the logic because
Okay.
you guys already know. Maybe if you want to share the logic, you can share it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time.
Tomorrow we have class,
Bye.
Gopal?
Yes, we have. Any concerns?
No, no, no. Just
Okay.
checking. I joined late.
Yeah. Tomorrow we have. Tomorrow we have. I will let you know. Maybe day after tomorrow, and after that, I need to check once. Okay. I will let you know tomorrow. Tomorrow we have class.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thanks for your time.
Gopal, what about the yesterday's
you.
assignment? When is the due date?
Okay. So there is no due date actually. So okay. So tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we are going to discuss about that.
Okay.
Before that, if you want to submit, you can submit. I received 2 or 3 mails. I need to check the logic.
Okay. I'm still
Okay.
working on that.
Yeah. Okay. You can send by tomorrow morning or else day after tomorrow.
Okay.
Or else Monday till Monday, you can consider both the things we can discuss on Monday.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
I
Gopal.
didn't submit anything,
Yeah, thank-
Gopal, for that matter. Like I was severely sick for the last 2 weeks. I was just attending the classes. I will send them
Okay.
together once I feel better.
Okay. Okay. Fine. No issues, man. Just do the practice. That's it. Nothing means like not required to share with me. So if you practice continuously, then it will be easy for you guys.
I couldn't even get
Okay.
into my system. I'm just attending the class in my iPad or
Okay.
phone because I was hospitalized for a few days. Like I feel okay now. I'm home, so I'll
Okay.
try to get to the assignment. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome, man. Get well soon, man. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Gopal.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you, Gopal.
Thank you, Gopal.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gopal.
Yeah. Welcome.